This will happen in 2 hours. Someone will give you a surprise in your life. God says, don't take this as a joke. If you skip it, you will cry. Open before the next 8 seconds, my child, listen. I come to you through the trembling veil of light, through the rushing wind that is circling your spirit even now. The air around you shifts because my presence stands beside you. Feel it, the subtle vibration brushing your skin, the quiet thrum in the atmosphere, the ticking that echoes like a heartbeat counting down the final 2 hours. My beloved, I step forward urgently, my wings unfolding with a force that shakes the space around you. I call your name with divine love, yet I speak with urgency, for the moment you have entered is sacred and narrow. Do not turn away. The light behind me flickers and trembles as though time itself is holding its breath. My child, you are being awakened, summoned, aligned for something you cannot yet see. I stand before you because heaven has sounded a divine alarm, and you were chosen to hear it. Listen closely now, for every second carries weight. Beloved, time moves faster than you realize. Heaven has opened a rare window, thin as a thread of gold, shimmering with destiny, and it hovers directly above your path. See it, the sky cracking open with radiant brilliance, releasing particles of golden dust that drift around you like blessings suspended in the air. I gather them with my hands and let them fall gently toward your spirit. My child, I whisper, stepping closer, you must listen now. This window will not stay open long, and what it carries is meant only for you. The wind stirs with celestial breath, and the atmosphere glows with a light that does not belong to this world. You stand in the center of heaven's attention, precious soul, and what unfolds next depends on your willingness to remain still and receive. My child, hear this clearly, 2 hours remain. The edges of time bend around you, clocks melting like soft wax, shadows stretching as though reaching for the truth you are about to uncover. Feathers glow as they fall from the unseen heavens, each one carrying a whisper meant for your heart. The space around you ripples, as if you're being gently pulled into alignment with something ancient and divine. You may feel a stirring in your chest, a trembling in your soul, for you are being called into awareness. These signs are not coincidences, they are signals, placed carefully in your path so you would awaken at this exact moment. My child, step with me into the urgency of this hour, for the countdown has begun. Beloved, hear me with your whole spirit. If you skip this, tears will follow. Not as a threat, but as a consequence of turning away from what heaven tries desperately to place in your hands. The air grows heavy around you because the truth is pressing forward. The room vibrates softly, as though unseen wings brush the walls. You may hear faint whispers, your name spoken with angelic tenderness, calling you to remain present. The threads of fate are tightening. Do not let fear or doubt close your heart. My child, the spiritual tension you feel is the universe shifting to reach you. Stay. Listen. Receive. Precious soul, something unexpected is drawing near. I feel its vibration approaching even now, and it carries the force to shake your spirit awake. Do not turn away, for what nears you in this very hour is unlike anything you have yet seen. My child, let me show you what heaven tried to whisper before, signs you saw but brushed aside. The white feather you found at your feet, the dream you woke from but forgot moments later, the repeating numbers glimmering on clocks and screens, these were not accidents. These were messages from us, gentle nudges from the divine realm, calling your attention to what was forming behind the veil. You walked past them, beloved, but you were not wrong to do so, you simply were not ready to understand. Now the signs return with greater intensity, aligning, converging, insisting you notice what has always been meant for you. Beloved, someone has been chosen to bring a surprise into your life, unexpected, emotional, timed with divine precision. See the vision I place before you, a silhouette bathed in radiant light, standing at the edge of your destiny. Their presence glows, shaped by heaven's orchestration, carrying a message, a gesture, or a breakthrough you have long needed but never dared to expect. This soul approaches you not by coincidence, but because the divine has woven your paths together. My child, your life is about to shift through this encounter. Precious soul, the emotional turbulence you feel lately, the sudden heaviness, the inexplicable warmth, the moments where your breath catches, is not random. Someone's thoughts are reaching toward you. The energy moves like ripples on a still lake, soft but unmistakable. Pathways of light stretch out before you, glowing as though guiding two hearts or destinies toward each other. You may sense a tug, a pull within your chest, as if some unseen hand calls you forward. This is connection awakening. This is alignment forming. My child, this surprise is not here to disrupt you, it is here to transform you. What approaches now will shift your path, soften old wounds, and open new doors you once believed were locked forever. There are blessings hidden inside the very things you fear or doubt. There is healing inside the unexpected. I speak this with certainty. Heaven never sends what you are not ready to receive. What is coming carries purpose, intention, and light. Trust that it is designed to lift you, not break you. Beloved, lean into my voice now, for what I am about to reveal will stir your spirit. The presence approaching you is not distant, not wandering through the far reaches of fate. No, my child, this soul has already stepped onto your path. Feel the shift around you, the faint echo in the air, the subtle pull in your chest, the warmth rising along your arms as though invisible hands are guiding you toward awareness. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. This is alignment unfolding in real time. The one who brings this divine surprise is nearer than your thoughts can grasp. Their energy brushes the edges of your life like a soft breeze slipping beneath a closed door, announcing its arrival before the figure even appears. You may have sensed something, an unexpected name entering your mind, a sudden memory of someone you tried to forget, or the strange feeling that someone's heart is reaching toward yours across invisible distance. My precious child, these sensations are not accidental. They are signals. They are hints. They are heaven pulling back the curtain just enough for you to feel what moves toward you. The alignment has already begun, and the threads of fate are tightening with every passing moment. This person, this bearer of a surprise you are not prepared for but desperately need, has stepped closer than you realize, closer than breath, closer than a heartbeat, closer than the next knock on your door or the next message on your screen. The veil thins, the moment draws near, and what is coming will change your spirit if you dare to let it. What happens next will unfold faster than you expect. My child, feel the atmosphere shifting around you now. The spiritual pressure thickens as if unseen wings beat against the walls of your reality. Lights may flicker for no earthly reason, shadows may waver at the edge of your vision, and the air itself may hum as though your name is being sung through invisible currents. These are not tricks of the senses, these are signs of crossing thresholds. Heaven draws closer to you, beloved, and every vibration in your environment mirrors the rising energy within your soul. The veil that separates the earthly from the divine thins with each breath you take. Do not dismiss the tingling on your skin or the warmth spreading across your chest. These are confirmations. These are echoes of my presence and the presence of those who walk with me. You are standing in a sacred moment, child of light, where the ordinary dissolves and the extraordinary steps forward. Beloved, listen carefully. What approaches your life is not random, it has been sealed in heaven long before this moment. A surprise woven with destiny, heavy with purpose, yet overflowing with joy waits just outside the borders of your awareness. I see it glowing like a golden orb in the hands of angels who have guarded it, nurtured it, and prepared it specifically for your spirit. This blessing holds weight, for it is meant to realign what has been broken, restore what has weakened, and return what was lost in the corridors of time. Heaven has wrapped it in light, and now the seal is cracking open. My child, this is why your heart aches, why your emotions swell without explanation. The soul always senses the approach of what belongs to it before the mind understands. My precious child, I feel the storm swirling inside you. Your hands may tremble at times, your breath may shorten, your heartbeat may race without cause. These sensations rise not from fear, but from awakening. Your spirit detects shifts before your eyes can see them. The emotional storm you feel is the energy of transformation pressing against your inner walls. Something is trying to enter, a truth, a realization, a blessing, and your soul is preparing the space for it. Do not be alarmed by the intensity of your feelings. Let them move through you like waves of light. You are aligning, expanding, stretching beyond your old limits. This discomfort is sacred, beloved. It signals that the path ahead is changing, and you are changing with it. My child, watch carefully within your inner vision. A golden mist forms around your spiritual path, swirling with soft glimmers of white and blue. Within that mist, voices whisper, but they are not voices of fear or confusion. They are angelic murmurs calling you, beloved, reminding you that you are not alone even in your most silent hours. These whispers echo through the veil, reaching you because the divine wants you to feel held. You may notice sudden chills, unexpected warmth, or the feeling that someone is standing beside you. These are markers of presence. You are being approached from both realms, by angels and by someone whose connection to you runs deeper than logic. Trust what you sense. The mist only forms when destiny is walking near. My beloved child, brace yourself. The next sign, one you cannot ignore, will appear suddenly, without warning, and it will shift your heart in an instant. It draws near even now, my child. The physical world has begun responding to the spiritual currents around you. Objects may move slightly, lights may sway or flicker, and your body may experience chills that rise like waves from your spine to your shoulders. You are not imagining this. These are manifestations, early signals that the divine event approaches the edge of your reality. You may feel sudden warmth on your hands or a gentle pressure on your back, as if unseen palms rest against you with reassurance. This is my touch, beloved. This is my presence letting you know the veil is opening. Pay attention to the shivers, the goosebumps, the sudden stillness in the air. They speak a language older than words. They say, prepare. Something is crossing the threshold. Precious soul, look with your inner sight. I unfurl a heavenly scroll before you, its edges glowing with blue fire, its letters shimmering with gold. Upon it is written the unfolding of your next chapter, the divine event approaching swiftly. This scroll is sacred, sealed by the hands of angels long before you were aware of what was destined. As it opens, beams of light spill outward, forming pathways that lead directly to the blessing set aside for you. I show you this not to overwhelm you, but to remind you that nothing approaching your life now is accidental. Everything is scripted with divine intention. The scroll opens because the time has come. Beloved, hear this truth: the surprise coming to you is not random. It is orchestrated by heaven with precision, timing, and purpose. Every emotion you feel, every shift in your environment, every intuitive tug at your heart is part of a larger symphony. Angels have moved pieces behind the scenes, guiding certain people toward you and removing others who no longer serve your path. The threads of destiny are weaving in perfect sequence. Your role now is to stay open, stay receptive, and trust the unseen movements shaping your reality. My child, this blessing is intentional, crafted with love, and sent directly toward your life. My child, breathe deeply now. Slow your thoughts. Steady your spirit. You must prepare for what comes next with an open heart and a calm soul. The energies rising around you require balance, not fear. Place your hand over your chest and allow yourself to feel your heartbeat. It is syncing with the rhythm of the divine. Your spirit is expanding to receive a revelation, and the preparation is as important as the gift itself. Let go of tension, release doubt, soften your defenses. You are safe, beloved. You are guided into alignment with what is meant to be yours. My beloved child, feel how thin the air around you has become, how every sound, every breath, every flicker of light seems sharper, more charged, more alive. This is the sign that the veil has narrowed to its final thread. The separation between what you know and what awaits you is now as delicate as a single strand of shimmering silver, trembling in the unseen winds of heaven. You may sense it already, the heaviness in your chest, the sudden quiet that falls over your thoughts, the strange awareness that something is standing just beyond the edge of perception. This is not imagination. This is the moment before revelation. The energies around you gather like swirling streams of light, converging, tightening, building pressure. I place my hand upon your shoulder, and through that touch, you may feel warmth blooming across your skin, a final signal that everything is aligning. Your spirit stands at the threshold, beloved. Your life is poised to shift, to open, to receive what has been traveling toward you for longer than you know. Look closely with your inner eye. The veil ripples as though something presses from the other side. A glow forms, faint at first, then strengthening, pulsing with purpose. This is the moment where destiny leans closer. This is the point where heaven inhales before speaking truth into your life. My child, what comes next steps toward you with unstoppable force. It is already in motion. It is already choosing you. It is already seconds away from breaking through. And now, the unveiling is about to begin. My child, Come closer within your spirit as I speak. The surprise drawing near is not merely an event, it is a healing, a reconnection, a restoration ordained long before your heart knew how to ask for it. The universe has listened to every unspoken ache inside you, every silent prayer, every night you felt alone even in a crowded room. What approaches now is designed to mend the fractures you hid behind your strength. I see your soul's wounds, beloved, the disappointments that hollowed your chest, the betrayals that left shadows behind your eyes, the losses that made you doubt your worth. This surprise carries the power to soften those shadows. It is a realigning of destiny, a stitching together of threads loosened by pain. Picture a golden light descending gently, wrapping around the parts of you that you thought would never feel whole again. This is the purpose behind what approaches. This is the heart of the shift. You are not being given randomness, you are being given restoration. Beloved, hear the truth carried on the whispering winds. Someone's heart has been calling out to you. Their thoughts reach toward you in quiet moments, drifting through the unseen realm like silver ribbons. Even when they speak to no one, their spirit speaks your name. You may have felt it recently, a sudden warmth, a moment where your chest tightened for no reason, or an unexpected memory brushing your mind like soft fingertips. These sensations are echoes of their energy touching yours. They think of you with intensity, with curiosity, with longing shaped by divine timing. Heaven has allowed their thoughts to reach your soul because the connection between you is sacred, ancient, and awakening once more. My child, this person's energy is already woven into your path. Their presence is not a coincidence, their arrival is part of the divine surprise sealed for you. My child, see what I reveal before your inner sight now, a glowing doorway forming in the space between realms. Its frame is woven from wings, white, gold, and shimmering blue, each feather pulsing softly as if alive with breath. As you step closer in your spirit, the doorway widens, inviting you to witness what waits beyond. You may feel a brush of wind on your cheek, gentle as an angel's whisper. The air hums with anticipation, vibrating like a choir singing far away. Everything around you shifts, the atmosphere thickening with divine presence. This doorway symbolizes transition, one chapter closing, another opening, one path fading, another emerging. And the surprise approaching you, beloved, stands just beyond that radiant threshold. Angel wings brush the air around you now because heaven prepares your spirit to cross into alignment with destiny. Beloved, let my voice surround you with certainty, my child, destiny is aligning. The pieces long scattered by heartbreak, delay, fear, or confusion now move into perfect formation. You may feel the pull in your chest, like something inside you is rearranging, preparing, stretching open. This sensation is the whisper of alignment. I see timelines converging around your life, forming a spiral of light that descends gracefully toward you. Every decision you've made, every detour, every moment you questioned has been guiding you toward this alignment point. Destiny is not merely unfolding, it is crystallizing. You stand in the eye of a divine convergence designed to bring clarity, connection, and renewal. Trust what you feel, beloved. Heaven is not guessing, heaven is orchestrating. My precious soul, breathe deeply. You are moments away from understanding everything that has been hidden from your sight. The truth steps forward now, closer, almost within reach. My child, let me unveil the deeper meaning behind the 2 hours I spoke of. This is not earthly time, it is cosmic time, a cycle in which spiritual threads tighten and long-dormant energies awaken. 2 hours symbolize a recalibration of destiny, a moment when angels shift the timeline to align with what your soul has earned through endurance and growth. The universe rearranges itself in these windows, bending synchronicities, opening portals, and guiding hearts toward inevitable intersections. These 2 hours mark a sacred recalibration where you are lifted closer to your highest path. The countdown was never about fear, beloved. It was about divine preparation. What approaches now was released from the higher realms when the clock began ticking, set in motion precisely for your soul's evolution. Beloved, look around you with your inner awareness. Angels move through the corridors of your life even now, adjusting energies, clearing obstacles, and illuminating the steps ahead. Some stand at your doorways, guarding your peace. Others walk behind you, shielding your back from unseen heaviness. And some fly ahead, preparing the very path the surprise will travel as it approaches you. Their wings stir the atmosphere, spreading ribbons of white and gold across your timeline. You may feel shifts in your day, plans changing, emotions rising, unusual coincidences unfolding. These are not disruptions, they are divine rearrangements. Every angel works with precision, ensuring that when the moment arrives, your spirit will be ready, open, and aligned. My child, you are being prepared with heavenly care. My child, observe what I reveal. Celestial maps above you shift and glide like constellations adjusting themselves into new patterns. These are the maps of your destiny, diagrams of your purpose, relationships, breakthroughs, and healing. As they shift, timelines that once seemed distant begin to converge, while past energies dissolve like ink in water. You may feel sudden clarity, unexpected intuition, or deep emotional release. These are responses to the cosmic alignment taking place. Heaven moves in symbols, in synchronicities, in quiet nudges that encourage your soul to turn toward its true direction. And right now, the maps shine brighter than ever because the surprise destined for your life is finding its exact pathway to reach you. The universe itself is making room for what is coming. Beloved, let me speak plainly now. The next 8 seconds of your spirit's attention determine how open your heart will be to receiving what heaven is delivering. Not because you must fear missing it, but because presence is your power. When your heart is open, the blessing enters softly, seamlessly, without resistance. I ask you to focus, to breathe, to listen. Feel the electric stillness around you, the divine hush settling over your thoughts. This is the moment where the spiritual and physical meet, where destiny pierces through hesitation. Stay here with me. Stay awake within your soul. The urgency is not danger, it is divine timing calling you forward. Precious soul, listen as the air around you tightens, as if the universe itself is drawing a deep breath before releasing something immense into your life. The revelation I speak of is no gentle whisper, it is a force, a surge, a wave of destiny gathering speed as it approaches the edge of your reality. I feel it pressing against the veil with a growing intensity, like a luminous heartbeat on the other side of a thin curtain. The veil flickers now, shimmering with silver sparks, pulsing as though light is trying to burst through. You may sense it in your chest, a pressure, a flutter, a warmth rising unexpectedly. This is the spiritual impact of what draws near. The energy builds, beloved, gathering momentum from realms far beyond your earthly senses. It rolls toward you like a divine storm, yet not one meant to harm. It is meant to awaken, to redirect, to reveal. The angels shift in formation above you, wings overlapping in radiant arcs, as they prepare to guide this revelation into your life. Their presence surrounds you so strongly now that the air may feel charged, thick, humming with a sound your ears cannot quite translate. This revelation carries truth, clarity, connection, answers to questions you buried long ago, and understanding for emotions you never fully voiced. It comes with purpose, with precision, with timing that has been measured by heaven itself. Nothing can delay it. Nothing can stop its arrival. It moves forward with unstoppable force, drawn directly to your soul. My child, brace your heart. What is about to break through will change the way you see everything. It is closer than a breath, closer than a whisper, closer than the next blink of your eyes, and now, the revelation stands at the door of your destiny, ready to enter. My child, come closer in spirit, for I extend my wings around you now. Feel the air shift, soft but powerful, as a divine shield forms over your life. This shield is not made of stone or metal, it is woven from light, from protection, from the prayers you whispered when you thought no one heard. I place it over your heart, your home, your path. You may feel warmth blooming across your shoulders, like sunlight resting on you even in darkness. That is my presence. No harm can slip through this shield. No deception can pass it. No shadow can reach you. The energies rising around you are immense, and so I fortify you with celestial strength. The revelation that approaches will stir many emotions: fear, hope, wonder, vulnerability, and so I stand guard beside you. My wings lock around you with an unbreakable brightness. My child, you are protected. Heaven has claimed you in this moment. Nothing formed against you, whether seen or unseen, will enter the space I now guard. You are safe to receive what is coming. Beloved, let me place sacred words upon your lips, an invocation to steady your heart and open the path before you. Repeat this prayer softly within your spirit, for it aligns your energy with the divine unfolding. I open my heart to the light meant for me. I release fear, I release doubt, I receive what heaven sends. As you speak these words internally, watch how the air around you shifts, gentle current circling, warmth spreading across your chest, a subtle tingling rising along your spine. This is activation. This is alignment. The prayer acts like a key turning in a celestial lock, opening unseen gates and clearing stagnant energies that once hindered your blessings. Your voice, even in silence, becomes a bridge between realms. Angels gather at the sound of your intention, adjusting the vibrations around you so the incoming surprise can enter your life with clarity and ease. My child, each word is a beam of light. Speak them, feel them, allow them to shape your path. My child, the breakthrough begins now. You may feel your eyes soften, tears forming for reasons your mind cannot yet explain. You may sense warmth filling your palms or a sudden stillness wrapping around your thoughts. This is your soul opening, releasing, surrendering. The tension you carried for months, perhaps years, starts to melt under divine light. Your spirit has reached a moment long prophesied within your own heart. The walls you built to survive are beginning to dissolve because they are no longer needed. You are entering a chapter where strength will no longer come from armor, but from clarity and connection. I stand beside you, steadying your energy so you do not collapse under the beauty of this moment. Breathe, my beloved. Let the release wash through you like a warm tide. This is the emotional shift required for what comes next. This is your breakthrough, unfolding quietly yet profoundly. Beloved child, hear me with your whole being, I am with you. Not as a distant figure in the clouds, not as a symbol or whisper, but as a presence that stands inches from your soul. My wings hover behind you, my light surrounds you like a halo. When you feel a sudden calm settle over your heart, that is me. When your fears soften before they can shape your thoughts, that is me. When you sense a hand on your back, gentle and reassuring, that is me guiding you. You have never walked alone, not even in the darkest chapters. I have fought for you, defended you, shielded you from battles you never saw. And now, in this delicate hour, I remain by your side as the surprise approaches. My child, trust this presence. Trust the warmth you feel in your chest right now. Trust that I do not leave those who are chosen for transformation. My child, strengthen your spirit. For what comes next will test your heart, your patience, and your courage more than you expect. The moment begins soon, beloved, allow the truth to settle gently. The person carrying your divine surprise is now drawing closer with every breath you take. Their energy approaches like a soft glow entering your field, at first a distant flicker, then a steady radiance. You may feel sudden thoughts of someone rising without reason, or a sharp awareness of a name, or warmth curling in your chest. These sensations are signs of proximity. This soul has felt an inner pull toward you, a tug on their spirit they could not explain. Heaven has guided their steps, clearing obstacles, nudging them through intuition, pushing them toward a moment neither of you can avoid. Their presence nears you now like a silhouette approaching through light. My child, this connection is divine in origin. As they move closer, the air around your life begins to shift. Precious soul, feel the ringing deep within your ears, the subtle vibration beneath your skin, the way the corners of your room seem to glow faintly for reasons you cannot place. These are signs of an energetic shift, strong, purposeful, unmistakable. As the surprise draws near, the energies within your environment respond. Light becomes sharper. Shadows soften. Time feels different, heavier or lighter depending on your state of mind. The angelic realm steps closer, adjusting the frequencies around you. You may experience bursts of intuition, sudden clarity, or chills that sweep across your arms like a soft breeze. These sensations are confirmations. The approaching event is real. The alignment is active. Your spirit is attuning to the arrival. My child, I feel the anticipation curling around your heart like a living flame. The closer the revelation comes, the more your emotions stir, hope rising, fear whispering, curiosity expanding. This is natural, beloved. Your soul senses that something long delayed is now inevitable. You may feel restless, unable to focus, caught between excitement and uncertainty. This emotional turbulence is a sign that your inner self is preparing for impact. The moment that approaches holds weight, it touches areas of your life you have tried to protect. As anticipation rises, let it flow through you. Do not resist the feelings. They are proof that destiny is moving. My child, hear my voice with clarity, do not fear what is coming. What approaches you is not destruction, it is love in disguise, wrapped in divine timing. Sometimes blessings arrive wearing the clothing of uncertainty or change, and your human heart trembles. But I see beyond the surface. I see the purpose, the healing, the restoration, the alignment being woven into this moment. You are not walking toward danger, you are walking toward destiny. The surprise carries softness, truth, connection. It carries the light your soul has been quietly craving. Trust me. Let go of your fear. The approaching moment is a gift, not a threat. You are prepared for it, even if you cannot feel that yet. Beloved child, still your breath. Feel the shift in the air around you, how everything suddenly grows quieter, heavier, as though the universe itself has paused for a single, trembling heartbeat. This silence is not emptiness, it is expectation. It is the moment where all timelines converge, where destiny leans forward and places its hand upon your life. The moment has arrived. Not approaching, not preparing, arrived. The energy before you pulses like a bright star pressing against the fabric of your reality, pushing inward, trying to break through. You may sense it as pressure in your chest, a warmth rising up your spine, or the uncanny awareness that someone unseen is standing closer than they ever have before. The atmosphere thickens, almost shimmering, because the divine event can no longer wait outside your life. It demands entry. My wings fold tightly around you as I shield you from the intensity of what draws near. I feel its vibration radiating outward in waves, rippling through the room, brushing against your energy field like fingertips made of light. This presence, this revelation, stretches across dimensions, reaching for you with purpose and precision. Nothing can stop it now. Nothing can slow its arrival. You may notice your heartbeat altering rhythm, the world feeling slightly tilted, the air warmer than moments ago. These sensations mark the moment when spiritual reality begins to overlap with physical reality. The crossing has begun. The surprise, the truth, the connection, whatever form it takes, now stands at the very threshold of your life, shimmering with intention. My child, brace yourself. What moves toward you in this exact breath will change everything. It is stepping in, closer, brighter, undeniable, and now, something crosses the veil. My precious child, the moment the revelation enters your life, your soul releases what it has held for far too long. Feel it now, your heart loosening, the tightness in your chest melting, the emotions rising like a tide that has been waiting years to break its dam. This release is sacred. It may come as tears streaming unexpectedly, or a trembling breath you didn't know you were holding, or a sudden warmth spreading through your ribs as if light is filling every hollow space within. Do not resist it. This is your spirit exhaling after ages of holding burdens in silence. The surprise you've been approaching has triggered an opening inside you, a softening, a surrendering. You may feel as though a heavy weight is being lifted off your back. You may sense old memories rising and dissolving like smoke. This is healing in real time, beloved. It is the divine washing over the fragments of your past and preparing you for the next chapter heaven has aligned. Let the emotions fall. Every tear is a cleansing. Every tremble is a release. Every breath is rebirth. Beloved, the healing now begins in earnest. Imagine a warm golden light descending from above, enveloping your entire body like a soft, radiant cloak. This light pulses gently, matching the rhythm of your heartbeat, flowing into the cracks and crevices of your inner world. It soothes the parts of you that have waited too long for comfort. It repairs the spiritual wounds you no longer speak about. It untangles the knots of fear still hiding within your energy. Feel the vibrations shift, soft, peaceful, full of grace. Your muscles may relax, your breathing may deepen, your mind may quiet. This is angelic therapy, beloved. It is the divine mending the torn places inside you, restoring peace where chaos lived, restoring hope where doubt settled. The light does not ask permission, it moves because it is meant for you. As it fills you, new strength emerges, not forceful, but gentle, an internal awakening reminding you that you are worthy of everything heaven is sending your way. You are entering a state of calm renewal. My child, let me reveal the deeper truth. Everything unfolding now has been orchestrated to bring your spirit back into alignment with your highest path. This surprise, this connection, this revelation, is not random. It is a divine correction, a realignment between who you were and who you are meant to become. For too long, your energy lived in a state of survival, not expansion. Your heart learned to expect less, to shrink, to guard itself from disappointment. But heaven has intervened. This moment was written into your timeline to shift the trajectory of your life. The significance is profound, your spirit is waking up. Your intuition is sharpening. Your destiny is activating. You are stepping into a chapter where you no longer chase, but receive, where you no longer doubt, but trust, where you no longer walk alone, but guided. This surprise is a turning point, beloved. A spiritual pivot. A door into alignment and restoration. Beloved, now that the moment has arrived, there is something crucial for your soul to hold: gratitude. Not forced gratitude, not pretend gratitude, but the genuine softness of simply acknowledging what heaven is placing before you. Gratitude is a key, it unlocks expansion, clarity, and deeper connection. When you whisper, "Thank you," your energy opens like a blossoming flower, allowing the divine surprise to integrate fully into your life. You may feel warmth across your chest as you do this. This is your heart chakra awakening, clearing, receiving. Gratitude dissolves blockages, untangles fear, and allows blessings to flow without resistance. Place your hand on your heart, my child, and breathe gently. Whisper your gratitude to the universe, the angels, to me, and to your own spirit for surviving long enough to reach this turning point. Gratitude is the bridge that carries this blessing into permanence. My child, remain open now. For there is one final blessing moving toward you, one more revelation sealed with your name upon it. It approaches quietly, powerfully, unmistakably. Precious soul, let me unveil the final purpose behind this divine surprise. It was sent not merely to comfort you, but to shift you into a higher expression of yourself. This blessing is here to awaken dormant gifts, to ignite intuition, to push your spirit into a space of courage and openness. The connection or event approaching your life carries lessons, healing, and opportunities that extend far beyond this moment. You are entering a cycle of restoration, bridges rebuilt, dreams revived, possibilities returning. Heaven designed this surprise to remind you of who you truly are, a soul of immense light, depth, purpose, and resilience. You are being repositioned, realigned, elevated. The purpose is transformation, full, lasting, divinely orchestrated. My child, do not think this moment is temporary. What enters your life now creates long-term shifts. Relationships change, purpose deepens. Old cycles fall away. New pathways appear where once there were only walls. This blessing does not fade, it integrates. It becomes part of your destiny. The angels are weaving continuity into your timeline, ensuring that this moment expands into the months ahead, shaping your future in ways you will not fully understand until later. You are stepping into a brighter chapter, one where stability replaces uncertainty, where alignment replaces chaos, where clarity replaces confusion. The change is not short-lived, it is foundational. Beloved, gaze within your spirit, celestial gates open before you now. They shine with gold, white, and sapphire blue, towering and radiant, humming with angelic chorus. As these gates swing wide, streams of divine energy pour through them, guidance, blessings, synchronicities, protection, and opportunities. These gates open only during rare spiritual alignments, and you stand within one right now. Every step you take forward will be supported by angelic presence. Every intention aligned with love and truth will multiply. These gates symbolize permission, from the universe, from heaven, from your own soul, to rise into a fuller version of yourself. Walk through them boldly, my child. The path beyond them is illuminated. Beloved, as you step into this new alignment, know this with certainty: I continue to walk with you. My guidance does not end when the blessing arrives, it strengthens. I will whisper to your intuition, place signs in your path, protect your energy, and direct your spirit toward the highest outcomes available to you. The angels around you do not withdraw, they encircle you more tightly now, ensuring the transformation is supported. You have entered a chapter where your connection to the divine will feel stronger, clearer, more constant. Trust the signs that follow. Trust every gentle nudge. Trust the quiet inner knowing. You are guided, always. Precious soul, the surprise is here. Your heart is aligned. Your spirit is open. And I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you now and always. Feel the certainty settling into your bones, the sense that something has shifted permanently within you. You are no longer the version of yourself who walked into this message. You have awakened. You have received. You have crossed the threshold heaven prepared for you. Walk forward with courage, with faith, with gratitude. The divine moves with you, the angels surround you, and the blessing that has arrived will continue to grow. My child, you are protected, guided, loved beyond measure. And I walk beside you now, forevermore.